opportunity here to be the first company to soft land on the moon. What gives you, as CEO, confidence that your team's ready to pull that off?
Well, I've been through many different high-stakes critical mission operations campaign. It starts with a great launch, so we've got a really reliable, great partner for the launch. But once we separate it, it's all on Firefly, and we've got a great design. It's a great design with margins built in, good parts selection from a great supply chain, and we're very vertically integrated as well. And then I would say that each subsystem is qualified with many hours. The whole lunar lander is qualified. We did the environmental test at JPL, so our hearts and minds go out to everyone in Los Angeles and at JPL. And then, it's down to the people. Our Fireflies, they've rehearsed for many, many hours. They've done dozens of simulations. Our team is back in Cedar Park. They're ready to go. They've been training really hard under Ray's leadership, and they have trust and confidence in each other. And at the end of the day, it's the people that are going to make this successful.
And there's an added component to this that I'm wondering if you can share with us. You shared this in a press conference recently, that you talked to the two companies that preceded you in attempts in going to the moon, Astrobotic and Intuitive Machines. You were encouraged to call those CEOs and find out what lessons they had to share. Can you share what they said?
Well, first of all, it's something that I wanted to do. That's just my style. I love competition, but in the big scheme of things, we want the CLIPS program to be as successful as it can be. I talked to Pam Melroy, who I respect and I've known for many years, and she gave me that advice. You ought to talk to each of the CEOs and find out more. And so that's what I did, and they were very cordial. They took my call. We had great conversations. The number one thing that they would both recommend and advise me on is for our team to be transparent. Open and transparency is really key. To get all the support that you can get from the whole world, the nation, NASA, everybody. Secondly, we've looked at all the missions that came before us. It's really hard to do space missions. Going to the moon is even harder.
It is.
And so it's challenging to do that soft landing, as you know. But our team has looked at systematic things that have happened in the past, looked at, the hardware and software. And our design is, it goes back to the design is a great design with margins. Did tons of testing, both in environmental testing as well as air testing, and the actual crumple zones that we have with our pads. That's gone through different angles of testing, geometries.
A thorough testing campaign.
Very thorough.
And probably don't need that shamrock on your lapel after all, because the team's been doing so well. Hey, Jason Kim, appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming on. And
Thank you.
Good luck to you today.
Yeah, go Blue Ghost.
All right. Firefly started with about half a dozen employees. Now the company has over 700. Ray has been there since day one, and she's going to show us how the Firefly team got through the last leg of Blue Ghost's journey, the rigorous testing campaign. Let's take a look.
Over the past 3 years, our Ghost Riders have navigated through major key milestones. The initial phase centered on design qualification. Our engineering team conducted comprehensive analysis of the lander's structural and functional requirements. We then shifted to subsystem testing. We validated carbon composite structures on the test stands, verified the landing navigation system on a simulated lunar surface at our rocket ranch, and evaluated landing performance through nearly 100 drop tests. For our NASA payloads, we performed detailed fit checks to confirm compatibility with the lander's design specifications. We began lander assembly process by integrating our fluid lines, COPV tanks, and avionics with our structural assembly. The NASA payload teams then traveled to Texas to integrate their components onto the lander. Following this, propulsion system integration involved mounting the main engine and 8 Spectre thrusters to the lander. Next, we wrapped the lander with MLI, or multi-layer insulation, to protect its systems from extreme space temperatures. The fully integrated lander was transported to NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory for comprehensive environmental testing, subjecting the spacecraft to simulated space and lunar surface conditions. Simultaneously, we began mission operations training, conducting over a dozen mission simulations from our Mission Operations Center in Cedar Park, Texas. These exercises allowed our team to practice operational scenarios and refine mission protocols for game day.